While the neighboring island of Thrace was inhabited few millennia before Christ, our island of Losinj, the people arrived somewhere in the beginning of the second millennia Anno Domini. They probably learned fish and sail by the western people, the great sailors from Venezia and their little modest cousins of Chioggia. But our poor ancestors cannot afford in the beginning to have so big ships like Venezia. And the small ships, or say boats, plate bottom, because they need such boats because of the shallow water, could not be used around our island in deep waters because the strong wind Bura here and the high waves of Yugo. So our ancestors need vessels with deeper bottom. The sailor from the big ocean ships admire the small fishing vessel at rough sea doing relatively calm their job. So probably our grandfathers few centuries ago saw in the North Sea the Dutch lugers fishing and wish to adopt them for our waters. But as our waves are shorter than in the north, and the waves are also shorter than the vessels, so the hull has to be deeper than in the north. Our ancestors gave to this boat the same name, or adopted the same name like the Dutch people, and called them little differently, not lugers but loggers. Also, as in Nerezine, the shipyard begin to make these loggers, so the logger was adopted as a coat of arms for our village, and it is in some way the gem of our people. Later, this vessel in the New England were called schooners, but probably we have the earlier name and we adopted the name Lošinjski Loger because Nerezine is on the island of Lošinj. Fortunately, last years Krešo Lekić got an old logger and brought it to Nerezine. She is probably the last one in these waters. Probably she was made in the shipyards of the island of Lošinj. After the Second War, came from Malta to North Adriatic, were renewed in Kraljevica, and after many years, as a very old and in bad condition, came to Nerezine. At the same moment, we protected him as a cultural heritage from our Ministry of Culture, and now we wish to restore this vessel under the name of Nerezine in her original state. But as the funding of the Ministry of Culture is not enough, we beg all of you if you can help us in our sublime task to protect this gem of our cultural heritage for the benefit of the future generations. Thank you.